Hi, this is Steve. Some call me Three Wheel Steve. I wanted to kind of give you a little journal, give you a little update of what's happening with my life. The reason is because there's some cool things that have been going on. And so I just kind of want to make you aware of them because it's a cool journey, and I'm kind of documenting this whole thing. I'm sorry, there's traffic out here. It's a beautiful day in Chicago, out on the bikes and having a good time. So let me explain. Some of you don't know that I got an accident. I got in an accident September of 2021, and the beginning of September. Well, this was a stupid accident, and I ended up getting an infection from getting stabbed by a tent pole with old mud on it. Okay, that's crazy, but it happened. And what happened was, it within a few days, my whole arm, my whole hand, everything was the size of a football. It hurt so bad. So I went to the hospital, and then I went to a doctor, and then nobody could find broken bones, and we didn't know what was going on. In the meantime, I got an infection. It went up. It's traveling up, going to my heart, okay, almost killing me. This isn't cool. This is very painful, very crazy, but this is what happened. Okay, so I spent about a year, the last year, almost a year in going to hospitals, sometimes 3-4 times a day. It's been my life. My life has been in pain, in the hospital, or I'm sleeping or something, okay? So, pretty bad. I'm gonna sit down real quick. Over here. So a friend of mine calls me, right? And now I'm on every medication ever, everything from pain. I contracted something called CRPS. CRPS is where your nerves fire at level 10, and yeah, not 9, 10, and you can't get rid of the pain. On the streets, they call it the suicide disease because people kill themselves. So a friend of mine calls me, and I'm on all of this crazy stuff. I'm on oxys, I'm on codeine, I'm in the hospital with intravenous. Every painkiller that you can think of, I've had. Okay, so I'm on this road to recovery. And financially, it's super rough. As I said, you can't work much from the hospital. You don't make much money there. So a friend of mine calls me, Larry Hunt. Now, Larry, I've known 20 years plus. He helped my parents with cancer when I was a firefighter in 9/11. Larry was there, always supportive, all this. So we kind of developed a friendship over the last 20 years. He's a guy that I could totally count on 100% all the time. He says, and he's a guy who studies natural health, who more of a holistic medicine type thing, and he studies this. He likes it. He's amazing at what he knows. His knowledge base is crazy. So he said, I know. Oh, there's a plane overhead. He said, I know a couple of nuclear or nanomolecular physicists that are working. These guys are well known in the industry. These guys are in the medical type of industry, and they understand. They make products, and they understand how to help people. And I'm like, well, I need help. And so Larry's like, I know you do, brother. So he said, I'm going to, these giants in the industry have got together, and he said they had formed a company just recently, and they're making some natural products, and they're things that, you might want to consider or try out. So I'm like, hey, I don't have much money, especially if that doesn't work. We've all been down the road before. I don't know, whatever. So, but I trust Larry. I trust Larry a lot. And I said, Larry, I'm gonna go the path. I'm gonna see. Now, I'm not a doctor. Larry's not a doctor. These guys aren't exactly. I can't say these products are here to diagnose you or intended to treat you or diagnose you or cure you of different things or diseases or medical conditions. I'm just telling you what happened to me. So some of you don't know me, but in my motorcycle world, in the club world, if you're lying, you're dying. I mean, really, honesty is really important. No BS and being straight on the street is something that's valued, that's respected, versus the other way, right? So straight talk is real important to me, and it's important that I give you this straight. So the product, the company, I'll spell it for you, Avini. Here's my dog. So here, sit down, boy. So these products themselves, I started taking them, right? So what do I mean by that? They're natural. I'm still on my antibiotics. I'm still, because I have MRSA. I caught MRSA from the hospital. So I have MRSA in my bones and I have MRSA on my surgical site. Now I've had 4 operations so far, supposed to be 6, but I had 4 so far. I got more coming. The infections ate all the cartilage in my hand. This is all bone on bone. Right here. So it's not that good. I've taken gabapentin and oxys and lanacane and codeine and all sorts of stuff to relieve me of all this pain. Now, since then I've had no energy. I've been lethargic. I've been sleeping all the time. I have brain fog. This is terrible. I mean, I'm in pain, and more pain all the time. I wake up, I can't move my hand. I mean, this is bad. So, you know, when life gets affected, you start really thinking about it. And I can't turn a throttle on my bike. I hear other motorcycles going by. Go ahead, boy. Go over here. I have, you know, more, come here. Let's go. I have more and more things happening. I can't open a door. I can't button my pants. I can't put the toothpaste on the toothbrush. I got to shift my car with this hand. You know, rolling up and down the window in a car is like hard. Cutting the lawn, impossible. I mean, it's just tons of stuff. I can't type. I can't write. I can't shoot a gun. Not using your right hand when you're right-handed is like terrible. So I started taking some of the things that Larry told me, okay? So I took some drops, and these drops were basically to clear out the heavy metal. Now, I love heavy metal music, right? But I don't want that crap inside of me. It does nothing but cause problems. So anyway, I want to detox that out of me. And so I started doing these drops, and this is only 5 days ago. So I started doing the drops, and it makes me go to the bathroom a lot, so I drink a lot of water, but if I'm detoxing it out, I don't care. I also started to drink this nanomolecular silver. Now, I don't understand everything, and I don't understand the science behind it. It's all there on websites, I'm sure, but as far as I feel, I don't care. Whoa, a truck. As long as I feel good, as long as I feel this way, no BS. I don't care. I mean, I feel great. So my wife... I woke up after the second day of doing this kind of stuff. I woke up the second day, and my wife says, "What's going on? What are you doing?" It was early in the morning, and I said, "I don't know. I got so much energy. I'm waking up with energy. I'm not in pain." She goes, "What are you talking about, really?" And I said, "Yeah, I squirted this thing in my mouth, and I've got energy, and I'm going to go walk the dog in the yard." So we started to run. Guys, I'm not even a workout guy. I'm not like a workout dude, but we started to run. And so we're running around the yard, and this is crazy, right? It's awesome. It's awesome. So then I started to get another truck. Sorry. Then I started to get more and more into it, right? And so, so the fourth day, I was working out in the morning. I talked to friends. I'm like, you can't believe it. I'm doing cardio for 3 hours. Now, guys, I lived on a couch. I lived in hospital. Believe me, this was awesome because this whole year was draining me like a raisin. And everything started coming back in my mind, the clarity, being more creative, being faster, talking to you fast, being able to wake up not tired, all of these things. So I started to do these drops and the detox in my water, okay? So you can go to the science because I don't know everything, but whatever it is, it's volcanic ash and it works, okay? So you guys got to really try this stuff for yourself. I know a testimonial is a testimonial, right? But I'm just telling you my story. And I don't really care about all of the science or whatever. I know I feel unstoppable. I know that's the way I want to feel. I know I got energy more than anyone else, and I'm happy about all of that. And so I'm kind of cleaning up my body. This silver is fighting the infections and stuff. I'm cleaning my oil. I'm putting racing fuel in my motor. Does that make sense? And I did the oil change. That's what this detox is basically, right? So the biggest thing, are you ready? The biggest thing is not waking up in pain. This accident debilitated my hand. They wanted to amputate it. Guys, I'm a very small percentage, a 10% survivor. I was on like level 9 and amputation is level 10. They amputate most people, but I had the will to fight. He gave me this stuff called pain relief, and I'm like, okay, yeah, whatever. I've tried everything. The doctors have tried everything. Morphine, everything. Still, I caught MRSA from the hospital. Not good. So usually I'm used to living in 6, 7, 8 level pain. I'm in level like 1, 2 right now. I can move my hand. Last weekend was awesome. I was able to break sticks. I was able to start a fire. We went camping. That's why I was able, not like I do that all the time, but I was able to do all these things. I'm able to ride, hold a throttle back, and they cut out some nerves here too, just so I can be able to do that, because it was that bad. Now, my results are really big because I was really bad. Your results may not be as big as mine because maybe you're not as bad. So my experience is a little bit different, but I can tell you that this is real. This is real. This is within days, within 5 days. This is 5 days. Imagine what's going to happen after the second week, the third week, the fourth week. Guys, this is no BS. And one of the cool things that Larry has told me is that, you know, once you clean yourself out and you're on these things, it's more and then maintenance. You don't. It's not like a drug. Like you need more and more and more and more and more to get the same effects. No, your body kind of reacts to it. And and the pain relief stuff is Asian cobra venom. What? Yeah, Asian cobra venom. Now, you know, it costs some money because I don't have a cobra at home. I got a dog. But I tell you what, it's working. It's all I can really tell you. Whatever your issue is, you might want to consider this because it might give you some kind of relief, results, whatever. All I can say is try it. That's the no BS version. Just try it. Try it. Is it worth working a couple extra hours at work, affording something that takes you out of pain? Really? Yeah. Is it worth being pregnant, having a baby, and making that baby healthy? Yeah. Is it worth whatever you got? Now, one more story, and then I gotta go. My wife was cleaning the house last weekend, right? Because we had a company coming over. She was cleaning the house. She got a little back spasm. She has that a lot. And she was really like, oh my gosh, it hurts so bad. So I go, here, I got this stuff from Larry. Just open your mouth, you know. A couple squirts in there. And she didn't really notice anything right away or whatever. Then then I was reading some testimonials. I'm like, hey babe, there's a guy who had back pain for a long time, like 38 years, and he sprayed it on, his wife put it on his back. Come here, let me spray it on your thing. So I sprayed a couple squirts there on her back, rubbed it in, whatever, and it didn't happen right away because we were going to bed, but like, I don't know, 1:32 in the morning, she woke up and she said, I don't have any back pain. So in the morning, I'm like, hey, why didn't you tell me? And she said, because I thought, you know, you put it in my head and I was hoping it would work, so I'm making it up. Well, you guys, I'm not making this up. This has been 5 days now. I'm not making it up. Listen, join me on the journey. You know, I'm going to journal my journey. Join me on the journey because this is cool. And whatever, if I can help you guys or you can help yourself, great. You know, I don't know what's going to help, but being in pain is no fun. So out riding your Harley is much more fun. Talk to you soon.